Shalom, ladies and gentlemen. Today, as always, we'll be talking about our weekly Torah portion, Parshas NMiketz. Not exactly as always, because I want to use this opportunity to wish you a happy Hanukkah. We'll get to this in a moment. But this weekly Torah portion talks about Yosef, who is all alone in the Egypt and stands against the empire, the best Egyptian culture that we admire until today as well. And he survives. He survives as a Jewish teenager and a young adult, and not only survives, but he prospers as well. And the question how he did it, it's not only I ask you this question, it's not only Torah commentaries ask this question. The brothers, when they sold Yosef to Egypt, the whole point was that he will be dissolved in this vast culture. His own father, Yaakov, when he announced that Yosef is still alive, he exclaims, "Od Yosef Hai," meaning that he's still the son, his son Yosef, he still survived as a Jewish person. The story of Yosef is a story of our people, our nation scattered among other nations, huge nations, vast cultures, and among the ages and epochs of absolutely different grand empires. So how do we survive? Let's learn from Yosef. There's a modern psychological term that's called psychological trigger. This is kind of stimulus. It could be a word, a smell, a taste, a sound, an item that kind of brings to life the old memories, the old feelings and emotions. And sometimes it could be something absolutely spontaneous, stimulus that we encounter certain sound, word, or feeling or taste that evokes old emotions and feelings and memories, or other way around. We want to create a certain stimulus and marker that will preserve this connection to the knowledge, to the emotions, or to the memories, kind of souvenir. Yosef, if you will read his conversations, his personal statements throughout this weekly Torah portions, there's one common word in all the statements, and it's very simple. It's the word God. Either he mentioned the God that brought him to the success in the house of Potiphar, either when he encounters Egyptian ministers in the jail, end of the previous weekly Torah portion, interprets their dreams. He said that God interprets their dreams, not him. When he encountered Pharaoh in the beginning of our weekly Torah portions, he greeted him with words of God, and he says that God gave him the Spirit who let him give him opportunity to interpret Pharaoh's dream. To that extent that after the first conversation with Yosef, Pharaoh himself started to talk about God. Constant mentioning of God in his statements, it's not just Yosef's way to promote monotheism. This was his psychological trigger. This is what was connecting him to his heritage, to God. But Yosef goes more than that, because after all, he's the only one in the vast Egyptian empire, only one Jew. So he set those markers, those triggers all around himself, to the extent when he already later exchanged the presents with his father. The presents are the types of food, the dishes that Yosef used to eat in father's home on Shabbat, because nothing brings the memory alive more than the taste of the home food, the taste of Shabbat dishes, of Shabbat dinner. Week of Parshas NMiketz, it always falls on the holiday of Hanukkah. The holiday of Hanukkah, it's completely the collection of those psychological triggers. Either it's candles, oil, menorah, Hanukkah, that remind us and brings to life all the events of the Hanukkah for over 2,000 years ago. The truth is, for many years I tried to battle what it's called culinary Judaism, when our self-identity as a Jews always expressed in the types of food that we eat. Is it matzah, gefilte fish, farshmak, matzah ball soup, or whatever it is. And the truth is, a couple of years ago, I was standing in front of my congregation and I confessed that an uneven battle between me and gefilte fish, obviously gefilte fish prevailed, because the food is the best possible psychological trigger that gives us a connection to our heritage. And Hanukkah, there's nothing more in Hanukkah than as a trigger of the smell of the freshly fried donuts or taste of latkes. Maybe this is the smell of the essence in the temple and taste of the fresh harvest of the Holy Land. So whatever it is, whatever triggers you set for yourself, make sure to put the markers and always stay connected to your heritage, to your ancestry, to Avram, Yitzchak, and Yaakov. Chag Sameach, Chanukah Sameach. Thank you very much. Good luck. I see you next week.